You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been going back and forth whether or not to get in the mud with some of these YouTubers out here. Those who put up content or have not been putting up content long enough, but want to get to the point where they can make partner or get constant views. Or those who leave comments or have been subbed to me for a long time that praise me in personal comments on videos, but think that I'm not paying attention. They go to other channels. Now, I know some of y'all can say, Harvey, those not our channels. There can be fake channels like, the trolls that come at you. And I get that. And a lot of them do be fake channels, and a lot of them are not fake channels. I'm not going to lie to you. The two videos, well, one person that did a video that dropped me and Jay Miller name in, his brother been leaving comments on my channel, and I've been encouraging him and whatnot. And he's been leaving comments for a minute. Decided that he would take my comments out and say that I was saying that these people deserve what happened to them, and I didn't say that. And I know in those videos I made it perfectly clear that I said the police officers were wrong, but I also said you can't put yourself in harm's way and expect us to keep sticking our neck out like that, because it shows our children, other adults, or other people within our community, outside our community, that we have no moral guidelines. We have no moral standards. We just accept any and everybody, and that's dangerous. That's why our community is fractured the way it is. But then with another YouTuber that I used to be subbed to a long time ago, and used to leave comments on my channel, and I forgot actually, because like I said, this person would leave comments every now and then, but he had started to get snarky, and I think what happened was, if I remember correctly, he came on my channel and made some off comment, and I ignored him and I blocked him. And I'm gonna tell you, let me say this again: when you have grown ass black men catching feelings about you blocking them or ignoring them, a lot of times these dudes are gay. A lot of times they've been raised in a female-dominated environment, or a father, if he was around, had no balls. Meaning he didn't stand up for himself. He didn't teach his son to take on male characteristics. Now I know y'all say, Harvey, don't go there, don't do that. But sometimes you gotta push back against bullies. Now in our community, we have a tendency to attack the wrong people. We question the loyalty, and then we give the ones who we know are no good cover. This is why people look like we fucking idiots. This is why people are quick to throw our shit back in our face, and y'all know how to respond and push back. Let me say this to the first brother. I'm deeply disappointed in you, but you go ahead and do you. But you ain't never got to worry about coming to my channel or me ever coming to your channel, me and you ever communicating ever again. You show what kind of man you are. You can sit there and try to talk all calm and shit and brag about your law degrees or whatever you knew or know. You do you. But I would have never ever came at you like that. If I strongly disagree with your shit, I would have sent a PM and I said, bro, I don't agree with you. I said, this is why. And then we could have sat there and said, well, this is my point, and we could say we agree to disagree. But no, you dropped my name in your comment section in the video, then went and did a live chat and told other people that I said something that I didn't say. And then the people that were subbing me, I'm looking at the comments coming through real time. Harvey said that, instead of looking at the damn video themselves. So those of you who have come to my channel, don't think I ain't paying attention to who was saying what. So if I don't answer you, if you can't make a comment, chances are you're blocked. But when I saw those go to the other video where the dude got personal, she never did shit to that dude, and saw the comment section with people, I only saw two people who came to my defense. Two people. And I'm not gonna mention his name, but brother know what he said, because he said, don't do this out here on this forum. Don't attack another YouTuber. He's always been respectful. There was another YouTuber said, Harvey never said that. But the other comments, yeah, man, you go in on Harvey, yeah, and everybody's LOL. And I'm like, wow. But in that same fucking day, y'all sending me links. Harvey, we need you to talk about this. No. Because me and Jay Miller had a conversation, during the comment section, And he said, people get their messages from their information from us or YouTubers like us. But they think that because we put information out that we think one way. And then sometimes people get jealous and feel they gotta attack you. And that's true. And I told y'all every year this shit happens on YouTube. And I should have known that it was gonna happen. School's gonna start back up. We finna go into the fall season and shortly winter. Cause summer's almost over with. Some schools around the country have started the other day. Well, actually last week. But I sat back there and I said, you know what? I'm not going to get into the back and forth because we too old for that shit. But for that dude to get that personal and lie and insult me, and I never said anything derogatory about that individual. Now, if y'all look at these images, y'all know what I'm doing. If you don't, you're slow. I sat back there and I said, I've tried to be the bigger person. I tried to encourage people to go out there and think for themselves. Yeah, I told y'all, Black Hollywood, those talking heads that sit in front of the cameras and give interviews, those people are fair game because they are bought and paid for. Y'all get mad at me because I won't go after another YouTuber. I said, just because I don't say nothing about that YouTuber don't mean I agree or disagree with them. I just say that right now we shouldn't be shutting down any dialogue among our people too fast. Because black media is a joke. Nationwide media is a joke. A lot of us get our information from social media. And it's sad to say that it's brothers and sisters like myself out here that feel that we need to fill that hole. Because a lot of our people are being misinformed or not informed at all. Every year, there's certain YouTubers that catch hell. Every year. And I know it's the brothers and sisters are actually trying to put out balanced material, actually trying to be fair, consistent. Y'all hate us. But I realize why. For years, y'all been told that we think we're smarter than we are. We never said that's what y'all thought. For years, we've been the ones that y'all mocked or bullied. For years, we've been the ones that y'all question loyalty. Then as we get older, you realize, damn, they wasn't the ones we should have been going after. Should have been the other ones. Y'all pride had gotten in the way, so you can't change now. Because all these years, you done said that we the ones you don't need to be around. Let me give you an example. And let me speak from the male perspective, okay? It's like it's this girl that you like. You know this is grammar school or she lived in the neighborhood. And you loved her from afar, had a crush on her. And one day you decide to go up there and put it out there, and she rejects you bad, and it hurts. It's like it's somebody kicked you in the gut. But then you sit there and you say, well, I'm going to give her a benefit of doubt. Maybe she'll come around. Maybe she'll come around. And you realize she don't come around. Then when you get a certain age, you're like, man, I got to move on. Now, you done moved on to bigger and better things. She started to see you in a different light. Actually, I always saw you there, but she was afraid where everybody else thought, or you wasn't cool enough. And all of a sudden she said, you know what? I always liked you. I didn't know what to do. And basically I can say this. It's like some women wait till a guy get between the ages of 37 to about 43 and try to pull that move. And the same can go for a male doing a female. You wait till she get to a certain age where you try to see if they settling or they desperate enough. And when we reject that your advances, all of a sudden you ain't really black. You ain't really down with the community. You must want a white person. You must be gay. Blah 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 blah. And that's what y'all be doing out here on YouTube. Some of y'all. And that's what that motherfucker did the other day. He mad because I have brought talking points that everybody could refute. I was fair with everybody. I critiqued the police officer, but y'all wanted me to get out here and make threats and say stupid shit when somebody could be ringing my doorbell and put me in handcuffs. And I told y'all, we got to be smarter than that. You should be happy that somebody's encouraging you to think instead of just go through life off emotion. This is why we're so easy manipulated. This is why people can make millions of dollars or billions of dollars off us. This is why people can take anything we create and we just don't say anything. We either just shut up and go wallow and start to drink and smoke and do crazy ass things that's harmful to our bodies and our souls, or we go to the church, thank you, Jeebus. Jeebus will set me free. I'll wait in the afterlife. We don't even know if it is an afterlife. And who's to say that Jeebus, if he truly exists, and I like to believe he do, but let's just say he don't. You did. You just wasted time on this planet. A lot of y'all sit here, y'all won't go after people who actually have done wrong to us. Y'all get mad at us because y'all want us to be on the front lines. You'd be surprised how many comments I get. Harvey, when you gonna talk about this? Harvey, I'm like, why don't you talk about this? Well, I don't talk about it like this. Shut the fuck up then. I get to it when I get to it. If I don't, go someplace else and find it. Or you sit back and think about it. Because I don't believe in coddling people. Some of y'all want us to do y'all thinking for y'all. And then when we get in trouble, I never liked that motherfucker anyway. And don't say we don't do that as a people. Look what we've done to Reverend Jackson and Reverend Sharpland. Those gentlemen are not perfect, but we've thrown them under the bus. Because people outside the community decide, you know how we're going to attack them? We're going to turn the people against them. Let's put out stories and go pay brother and sister bad mouth them, or take their words out of context. Or when they fuck up, just repeat it over and over again. I remember when the whole Chris Brown thing went down, I kept telling, I said, look, what happened between Chris and Rihanna was bad, but they're young. And I said, Chris is trying to be the bigger dude, take up for Rihanna, because we've been conditioned as black men or men in general not to bash women in public. And he kept taking on the chin. So Rihanna, like, I still love him. I was in the wrong. They got together. Who got mad first? It wasn't black folk. Because we know our relationships are kind of complex. We know that some brothers and sisters, they are physical. And anytime I'm out sexually physical, I mean physical, I'm going to hit you, hit me kind of physical. But who got mad? White folk. And when white folk get mad at black folk, you get mad at black folk. You can't say y'all didn't. Y'all talking points. I remember there was a bunch of sisters saying, you taking up that women beat? I said, him and Rihanna had an instinct. Well, all these other women, y'all keep saying women. That means it's more than one. Where they at? You had Tyra Banks bad mouthing. Tyra Banks married to a white man, got a kid with a white man. Oprah Winfrey have a history of fucking white men. Got a brother that she been engaged with since I was in, what, 5th grade, 4th grade? Bad mouth men. You had Robin Roberts, who's a carpet muncher. You had Wendy Williams, who says the most outrageous shit and encouraged black women to go out there and trick their men into having babies. Robin Givens, who cheated on Mike Tyson while he was married with Brad Pitt. Her mama gave Daryl Starberry, if I'm not mistaken, an STD. Her and her mama ran a train, was running trains on those guys. Oh, we forgot about that shit. So, but guess what? All them black men they was with, they all been bad mouth. And then, what about the women? And the same thing goes for the guys who disrespected our women in front of the camera by calling them hoes and using them as sex objects and video vixens and talking about how she get head and blah, blah this. But y'all don't go after them. It's the dude that don't say shit that y'all want to take down. It's the dude that's saying, hey, these responsibility that y'all want to attack. It's the female that you say don't carry yourself the way y'all want to attack. How many of y'all did y'all get mad at that white man who allowed Felicia Rashad? How many of y'all went after those women, those white women that was going after black women for defending Bill Cosby? How many of y'all sat there and said, well, you know, Bill Cosby said something about responsibility, but the very white folks who was criticizing was amen and wanted to give him high fives. And I said in the video, I said, Bill Cosby better watch it. People are going to think that he's in cahoots with them, and they turned on him. The other night, I was watching Young Turks. They was talking about Roger Ailes, but they couldn't talk about Roger Ailes without bringing up Bill Cosby. And all those women that accused Cosby and accused Cosby of rape. They accuse of inappropriate comments or a touch here or a bump there. I told every time I came up with a talking point, somebody came in my channel trolling. I had Tom Arnold, a a well-known Hollywood dude who had been in movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who used to be married to Rosa Mark, come to me like, well, Bev Johnson said something when you dismiss her, she's black. And I'm like, people don't understand the black community. They really don't. They think we're all monolithic, they think that we all jump when everybody say jump. That's why I was trying to tell brothers and sisters the other day, Paul and Corinne put themselves in harm's way. You know these police officers in these different municipalities are shooting black folks left and right. All you gotta do is turn on TV on every day is a story about some black man or black woman being shot, some kid getting shot. But we can't dismiss the fact that we're aiding it. I've stated in videos, I said, look, I know in Chicago there are brothers and sisters and people out there protesting crime within the black community. And notice I didn't say black on black crime because it's so damn stupid. Well, what's their claim? I've seen them. I've seen Reverend Jackson going to suburban areas. He even went to white community trying to help them out. But they tell you he's anti-American. Farrakhan, he was on the west side, I think 2 years ago. He was on Central Lake Street. This man is 80-some years old. He had to be walking down the street. He could have stepped in his car and wave and get like the president these people do. He was out there talking to young brothers. Now, are y'all going to call Farrakhan a coon? Nope, some of y'all have called Farrakhan a coon. Farrakhan has even went harder on people than I have. But you got a motherfucker that sounds like he got a limp wrist, getting personal, talking about y'all under my clothes. And then he's obsessed with who we sleep with. I ain't got to prove to you that I'm messing with a black woman. And Jay Miller, his wife is not 100% white. She's mixed, if I remember correctly. And even if she was, or even if I was, what they got to do with my love for my people? A lot of y'all got to twist that. People are married to other black folks that do dirt to other black folks, who do harm to other black folks. No, either you jealous that a brother or sister stepping outside the community. I can see we elevating other ethnicities, but we don't. Some of y'all mad because y'all can't do it or want to do it, and y'all lash out the wrong people. People's making comments about Harvey talking about Kim Kardashian. I said, you idiots. How many times have I said they are proxies? But see, that might be too big a word for y'all. Maybe this might be examples or stand-ins for the bigger point. But some of y'all, but then I realized some people are uneducated and they resent the people who got common sense or educated or got some book smarts or some real life common sense, who sit back and see things what they are, and y'all resent us. So y'all lash out and y'all attack us. I stated in many videos, I don't go after other black YouTubers. I say if they say something I disagree with, if they disagree with what I disagree with, I just don't make a comment. Now, if somebody trolling me and I say this is dangerous for people to do this, because that means that person can't talking points can't rival mine or can't put their thoughts together. So he said, let me destroy this other person's reputation. And we quick to believe the worst among people. I've told y'all in various videos, when I get these crazy ass comments coming to me, first I have to go to their channel and investigate it. And then if it's somebody that I know that put up video content, and I go look at their channel, I say, there's certain things I look for. If it's not there, it's not there. And then sometimes I say, hey man, did you put this video up? Or hey sister, did you put this video up? And they're like, what video? And I'm like, this video, and we send you the link, blah. Oh, I didn't do that. That's not me. And sometimes it could have been them. They may not be telling the truth, but at least I went there and gave them the benefit of the doubt. Yesterday I had somebody who subbed to me that was on that channel with the dude, didn't say nothing, didn't defend me, didn't say nothing. Come to my video and attack Jay Miller. Jay Miller didn't say nothing in the comment section about that person. And there was another YouTuber talking at first. Let me get to correct. He was talking. He said, Harvey, I didn't come at you and I said, but you was on that channel and you didn't say nothing. Now, if it wasn't you, somebody cloned the channel. He said, yeah, that was me. And I'm like, you missed the whole point. If it was you and you saying that you know you didn't say nothing derogatory about me, but you still left a comment in the section. where I can see your name, and you didn't say, hey man, that's not what Harvey said, or man, don't do this, or just didn't leave a comment. You didn't have to, but you said, well, Harvey, I was in the service too. That's when you should have really said something then. So you on one channel saying something, you want to come to me and play like, oh, I wasn't attacking you or making fun of you, but how would I know your name in that comment section if you didn't make a comment? Oh, there was other people in the comment section. LOL. Now I said one person, yeah, you really went in on Harvey, but the same motherfucker was an hour later, man, Harvey, man, you make some good videos. Can you talk about this? Get the fuck out of here. Some of y'all have not grown up. A lot of y'all are like little kids. But you know what? But we've been conditioned to this as slavery. And it seems like we don't want to break that cycle. I keep telling y'all, karma's going to bite a lot of his ass. And a lot of y'all going to one day going to say, wait a minute, why is this coming? Why I got terminal cancer? Why I got cataracts? Why I got a heart condition? Why my baby died? Why this blah, blah, blah? And you're never going to think about the shit you did in your past. Or it may skip you and go to somebody you love. Or you might have a series of little mishaps. Your house, the pipes might bust. And you may not sit there like, man, why does this keep happening? Why my car not starting? Because me, I think about shit like that. I'm like, look, I don't want nobody coming at me. I don't want no hassles. I don't want nobody to be lied upon. If I don't agree with them, I just stay away from their channels. I don't make no comments. But see, I was raised a different way to stay away from people that cause drama. Don't get into their orbit. Misery loves company. I sat back and I tried to be respectful. I've sat back and I've tried to encourage people. Other day, y'all saw a troll coming at me, and to make it so bad, the dude that did the video got super personal, said some of the same comments that the other YouTubers been trolling me for a while. The one that's been trolling everybody out here, and he's still making clone channels. And some of them in YouTube, and some of them are paid people to come and troll. But they studied this dude patterns and stuff. And let me say this, dude. If you ain't doing it, and I said this in other videos, I apologize. But I know you're doing it. Because you still drop my name in current videos. You obsessed with me. And I'm telling you, you got a lot of gay-ass black men out here. All you got to do is listen to this how they talk. So they always want to talk about black men, black women issues. Because deep down, I don't want to be female. They want to get brothers and sisters going at it. Then when the brother around, see, I told you she couldn't do nothing for you. Look how the gay community, look how the church has flipped on gay marriage and shit overnight. We need to be open. Yeah, because a bunch of fags and dykes in there. And they out here on social media. And I can tell the heterosexual black man is different. We talk about different things. We talk about responsibility. The limp wrist motherfuckers always talking about we need to be open-minded and forgiveful and prayerful. They don't know what they're doing. They po. Who that sound like? Any heterosexual black dude know that they fathers or grandfathers say, yo, you got these consequences. You got to be a man. You got to know when to walk away from shit. But when another man talks about another man like that, suspect. And then I remember watching the video. If you go back and watch the video where he's on, motherfucker got a do-rag on, like, and moving his head around like he got a wig on, got a handful of rings, moving his hands around, smacking his lips. And I ain't the only one that noticed that. Other people in the comments, they say, yo, he looks suspect. I said, y'all said it, I didn't. But I noticed it. Motherfuckers get mad at me when I say, look, this is going to happen. And when it happened, yeah, you always saying you told us so, or you knew it was going to happen. How can you get mad if an individual is batting 100 when it comes down to certain topics and shit? That means I listen. That means I observe. But people get mad at that. Some of y'all remember some of the kids that I went to school with. Let the white teachers, male and female, send y'all off against the black kids. And they sit there laughing. You're like, you motherfuckers don't get it. They playing us against each other. And by the time y'all realize that y'all be in your 60s and 70s, man, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. There are people that I went to school with that I know was fuck-ups. They used to give me a hard time. Man, how do you do this, man? Really? One person said, you hold a grudge. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna sit in line and say, I forgive. I'm gonna forgive and forget everybody. Some people is nasty when I've done nothing to them. And this person that said made that video, I've done nothing to you. So you get whatever karma is coming back on your ass. But some of y'all was on this channel, don't try to move the comments now, because I know who all they was on there. Now I got people come over and say, Harvey, you know what? I'm subscribed to both of y'all. Wait a minute, hold on. You still subscribe to the dude after he got personal like that, and I didn't say anything derogatory to this person? Unsub for me. Please don't send me any more messages talking about we need to talk. How can I email you something? Leave me alone. If you want to unsub, because I don't need turncoats around me. See, I'm not going to be like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King and any of these other black men that thought the people standing behind them had their back. Then when you turn around, the motherfuckers running down the street, getting away from everybody. I've often said in my videos, I said, I wonder how Dr. King and Malcolm X kids and those other kids in the movement felt that the people that they thought their fathers thought or their mothers thought their friend turned on them. Martin Luther King wasn't dead a good 30 years or so, or even 20 years, Abernathy pouring salt and talking shit about it. That wasn't been his boy. You had people in the Nation of Islam cutting Brother Malcolm's throat. You think that these brothers went out here and they think they had nobody, they turned them. Look how the Black Panther Party imploded. This is a young brother from Chicago, it's a part of Black Lives Matter. And I remember when the whole Laquan McDonald thing, I remember seeing on TV, he wanted to be in, him and some other friends wanted to be in front of the cameras. And I said, that young brother, he liked to be in front of the camera, he wanted to be seen. And every time I turn around, the news would catch him in front of the police yelling and screaming and just looking irrational. And I said, they're going to make him the example. He's going to be the one they're going to start going after. So then after a while, the media started interviewing him and everything. I said, that brother needs to step back and fade into the crowd. Guess what? He got arrested a few weeks back. It was at the Taste of Chicago. Now I think they got him on 5 felonies or something like that, or charged. They say he hit a cop or threatened a cop. They made sure he wasn't on social media. They just reinstated his social media privileges. Why did they suspend him off social media? Because they didn't want him to become anybody sympathize, start questioning anything. Because they know that black people on social media. But they couldn't make him example. He had the other brother that was run for mayor. He got arrested in Louisiana. And I'm sitting there like, you brothers, y'all too emotional. Y'all want to be in everybody's face. Y'all want to be known. They finna come after y'all hard. We finna see how the community support y'all. Some of y'all got mad at me when I critiqued Michael Jordan. I said, when Michael Jordan, back when he was in his 20s and 30s and even his 40s, was around Chicago and people's asking to him to speak out things, he told us basically, fuck off. Some of y'all some sycophants, y'all love them fucking sneakers or gingers, whatever you want to call them. Well, y'all, you just going after Michael Jordan. I said, you guys haven't seen all the interviews that Michael gave. If y'all played all these interviews, y'all be sitting feel like a fool. And I think that's what a lot of it is. A lot of y'all feel like a fool knowing that y'all supported people or have been around people that brought you down a level, and you felt, I invested all this time, I might as well go for broke and stand with them. Let me say this again to y'all. You guys can go out there and stand with those type of people, fine. But let me tell you something. Don't come crawling to those of us who saw what was going to happen. I'm telling y'all right now, they are catching police officers and civilians commit crimes against black Americans. And they're getting off. I told y'all, those police officers that killed Freddie Gray, they wasn't going to go to jail. You got brothers and sisters out there telling you not to vote. That's the dumbest thing they can tell you. And usually those people tell you not to vote, either they fucked up, they can't vote, so they figure if I can't do it, you can't do it, or they don't know how the political system works. If you think just going in, selecting a person or persons going to change, no, you got to put your foot on them. How many times in the video I said the Jewish community, the Hispanic community, the Asian community, the Arab community, the Hindu community, and the gay community knew that, hey, in order for us to get what we need and get control, we got to control our dollar. But you can't tell our people nothing. We all want to play video games and emulate the Scarface and Al Capone and all them motherfuckers. We think we're going to go out and be rappers and fashion designers. Think about all the black celebrities that in Hollywood. What business they got? I got a McDonald's franchise. I'm a fashion designer. I'm into liquor. How many of y'all own any real estate? How many of y'all own any grocery stores? How many of y'all invest in education? How many of y'all tell young brothers and sisters, hey, it's cool watching my music videos about my music, but go pick up a book. This morning I was watching TV One, and this brothers was saying how to get black kids to learn. We got to bring rappers and we got to put them to music. So you saying that blacks can only learn if we out there bopping our fucking heads. Or I remember a few years back, they said we got to pay our students. Are you kidding me? We doing a lot of destructive things to our people, and y'all either too afraid to call it out, or y'all willing to go along with it. But see, now I get why some of our brothers and sisters who don't coon say, you know what, man, I can't do it. It's too much. It's too painful to see our people out here doing the things they're doing, and then you're trying to warn them, and they get mad at you. They want to attack you. But before those people in the comment section or made videos about me, and I'm defending Jay Miller, because y'all, some of y'all went after his wife, and she did nothing to y'all. That brother's done videos where I've done videos where we defended our people. But we also got to hold our people to standards. And then first I hear somebody say, white folks don't do this. Look, what the first thing we say? How can a white man defend a murder? Don't we push back and say, how can they defend something? And why would y'all always use white folks as a litmus test of how we should carry ourselves? Why don't we just say we should have a code of conduct among black folks? We shouldn't destroy our own communities. We shouldn't disrespect each other. We shouldn't steal. We shouldn't kill. We know we got common enemies and we aiding them. So when you go out there and steal from another person, whether they black or white, you aiding that enemy. You aiding people like Bill O'Reilly on TV. In the black community, theft is up. So that person that may not know who the real black community is or that black person is, now y'all giving them cover to buy into that bullshit that Hanley O'Reilly and be putting out there. I get a lot of people coming at me in the comment section, yeah, blacks commit all these crimes. They do this. And I'm sitting there like, okay, you got brothers and sisters that do go out there and commit. That's a small percentage. That's a small percentage of these people that we let terrorize our community. Harvey, they had it rough. We all have it rough. That means you go out there and commit crimes or do harm to people? No. I've had it rough. It's times that I sat back in pain. And I didn't go out there and attack or lash out at anybody. I think I've been pretty fair with people because I want to be treated fair. But some of our people don't get it. Some of our people are too lazy or too scared to do the right thing. But when you go back and tell somebody that I'm anti-black or anti-black woman, when in fact I've encouraged sisters to do YouTube videos, went and told people, watch this sister. I've had conversations with sisters out here on YouTube. They'd say, brother, I talk to you? And I get kind of hesitant about doing it because a lot of these women be married, they got boyfriends, and I don't want nobody misunderstand my intention, so I hesitate. And they all know I've said, sister, look, your husband, your boyfriend know I'm talking to you because I don't want no trouble. I don't want you to catch hell because of this. They say, oh, my husband know and everything, my boyfriend know. And if y'all read my comment, and them sisters out here who leave come out and say, I ask, how your family doing? How's your husband? How your kids doing? Because I'm trying to be respectful of people's spaces. But see, yeah, I think what it is in our community, another thing is, y'all find it hard to believe there's actually black people or black men out here that actually want to protect their people or give it down. A lot of y'all want to nitpick and cherry pick everything we say and do, but then when shit the fan, like, damn, man, we didn't see this come out. Like, yes, we did. There have been people out here that warned you. A lot of y'all talking about, well, we voted for Obama. Look what happened. No, y'all, we didn't make Obama do anything. A handful of black folks was calling out Obama, trying to get him to do something. You had a bunch of celebrities and silly ass blacks that just got caught in the idea of having a black first family come out that White House. Y'all don't say nothing. Now that he's about to get out, y'all like, shit, we wasted 8 years. Look in the mirror. I have family members right now who don't want to hear I told you so. Me and my father have these debates. Sometimes he agrees, sometimes he don't. The other day he's watching and he said, man, Donald Trump is rough. And I said, Hillary Clinton ain't an angel either. Oh, we gotta vote Democrat. I said, why we gotta vote Democrat? I'm not saying vote Republican. You got a third party. A lot of y'all be wanting me to talk about third party. I don't say nothing because these people don't get no debates. I've heard their whole platform. So I'm not just gonna go vote for somebody just to be voting for somebody. I said, we got to control local elections. That's what you got to do. You got to get men and women who's willing to go get into politics. We go draft them like other people do. We don't do that. Everything we do is on emotion. Or we play the dozens. We quick to call a motherfucker a nigga, a bitch, or threaten. We quick to threaten one of our own. White folks got here on YouTube, got web channels and stuff saying we gonna kill some niggas. Y'all don't say nothing. How many of y'all have tried to flag these white channels down? But y'all you'll fuck with your own. And y'all don't realize it, that every time y'all aid to take down one of y'all's, they coming after y'all. I had a female YouTuber, way back when I was being trolled by some of these sisters, because I guess they assume that any black male YouTuber start getting a little following, he must be anti-black woman. I'm like, I don't know how y'all got that, but okay, fine. So they going back and forth. You let this lesbian ass black woman send them off. And I said, y'all letting that. I said she's a carbon muncher. She ain't lesbian. They slowly came out talking about she like women. And slowly those women, she cut their throats. And they come on, Harvey, you were right. I said, I don't want to hear it. I kept trying to tell y'all kept attacking me because y'all thought I was out here anti-black woman, when in fact I got at your back. And one person, I kept trying to tell her, because she was one of my first sons. I said, sister, I'm not anti-sister, I'm not anti-woman. I don't know where you got that from. When you and that black woman get, I said, I'm telling you, she got an ulterior motive. And then about 10 of those women came at me. You know what I did? I ignored every last one of them except one. Because one came to me way before she said, Harvey, I have to apologize to you. I let some other people suggest I go watch a video, and she said something told her to come and watch some of my videos. And when she realized that what was the woman said versus what I said, she made a decision to support me. Then there was another YouTuber, and she knows she is, came out and defended me against those females. She lit their ass on fire. She know what she is. She's listening. And one thing I never did was get in the mud and go after them. Never did, because that's what people want you to do. People want you to get in your emotion. Like I said, it's hard not to. Because you have feelings too. You have desires too. You want to be respected. But I'm not, I repeat. When I see another black man or black woman come at you, that type of disrespect, or want to try to start you into an argument with another black person, that should raise your flag up. The other day, didn't we catch that sister? She admitted that she wanted me to go in on Tommy and Tyreek. What did they do to me? What did they do to you personally? If you think that they anti-black person or black woman, you either do one or two things. Stop watching their videos or move the fuck on. Because they're going to have a voice out here. And I'm not saying that Tyreek does he's anti-black woman. I never got that vibe from Tyreek he's anti-black woman. I think what it is, the more popular you are on YouTube, or if you branch outside YouTube, they want to destroy you. The Advice Show, that brother channel grew leaps and bounds. And I got to give him props. He got a great channel. That brother always is fair. He's trying to raise money, get something going. Ain't nobody helping him out. This is one of the reasons why I would never do crowdfunding, because I want to get a handful of people to do it. And it's been a waste of time. And I said, I just do it this way. There are many other black YouTubers out here that had great channels, and y'all chased them off, or got to the point where nobody go to their channels, or they don't put up a shitload of content because they was getting their throats cut by their own people. Yeah, I know that white trolls out there and the other trolls of color out there that do shit. And I told y'all, a lot of times you can see them coming. They don't hide it. But when it's your own people that does it, that stings. Now, I ain't gonna lie, back when I first started doing it, it used to bother, it used to hurt. Like, why would that brother attack me and I did nothing to him? Why would that sister attack me and I did nothing to him? But it goes back to jealousy, it goes back to self-hatred. I notice in the comment section, a lot of people say, Harvey, you talk about things that a lot of people don't want to talk about, or you break it down in such a way that you know you can't. It's hard for people to argue your points. If y'all notice, ain't too many white folks come to my channel and try to argue me on certain points. They just want to get personal. Excuse me. I remember I was on the Advice Show one day, and I told the story. But if those of you are new, this white guy was talking stuff. He's saying that I was saying things that I didn't say. And I said, what's your ethnicity? He said, I'm Italian. I said, you just became white the last 80-something years. And he couldn't say, he was stuck up, couldn't say nothing. I shut him down just with that whole comment. So he had to go back to, well, you said this. And I said, I didn't. So when the Advice put the video up, and everybody went back and listened to what I said, everybody said, well, you did? You didn't say this to him. You didn't insult him. I'm like, I know what I said. And that guy kept going to the when's Harvey gonna be? I want to debate him. Why? I beat you. You know what I mean? I didn't curse him out. I didn't get personal. I just used their history or their lack of knowledge to against them. Like I've done videos telling people that person ain't white, that person ain't black, that person is passing. They're playing both sides. Y'all think I'm trying to embrace them into the community. No, I'm trying to get y'all to understand who's y'all enemies is, who's saying, who's doing what to affect the community. But without me, I didn't want to put that out there, but now I put it out there. Now people say, oh, damn, that motherfucker watching. So we can't say and do this anymore. Look how fast Justin Timberlake and them, when black folks caught, when he came out, there was Amen and Jesse Williams, how some brothers and sisters pushed threw it back like, yeah, man, you got a lot of nerve. You amen and that, but you've been silent about everything else. And then after a while, y'all started attacking that brother that came out and said, then y'all found that brother wasn't a straight man. All of a sudden, y'all backed off of him. Y'all was questioning Jesse Williams, but you got motherfuckers that look like they've been dipped in a vat of grease. They act whiter and got more white racist mindset than anything. But Jesse, well, his mama was white and his daddy, so he's suspect. That gotta be the dumbest thing I ever heard. Y'all let Montel Williams send y'all off with some others about Rachel Dolezal. Well, Harvard, she went to Howard and she put a lawsuit. And I said, did y'all ask her the reason why she put a lawsuit? And I said she felt more comfortable being around black folk than she did white folk. And y'all misconstrued what I said there. I'm like, motherfuckers don't see the bigger picture. They telling you it's normal for Bruce Jenner to go around and say he's a woman because he went and got some implants put in his chest and put some extensions and makeup. He's now a woman. But if a white person decide they want to identify and go with black, they're like, are you crazy? Who want to be black? We should only emulate them, make money off them, but never should want to side with them. Because they knew the floodgates and open. A lot of white folks been running over to us. Because there are quite a few white folks that don't want to be white. But when I try to point it out in those videos, it goes over y'all head. I'm like, I'm trying to explain this shit without letting these motherfuckers know the game that we hip to them. But see, this goes back to when you're not thinking. Y'all on that hotel metaphysical shit. And a lot of these motherfuckers, they say the same shit over and over again. Well, I got a book coming out. I'm going to be in this place signing a book. Ain't saying shit, repeating the same shit. And then, you know, let me tell you how you know when the motherfuckers are for it. A motherfucker write a real book. Books are pretty thick. You know, small print. Motherfucker just want to write a book with big ass words. Like one of the, like you know, the big ass fronts, you know, like this. You know what I mean? And then have the nerve to call that a fucking book. Now I know people say, "Harvey, you're making a broad generalization," and I'm not. But I just know some people how the game they play. I know, and I sit there, and I easily can be one of those dudes that sit there and go around and criticize and a lot of our pro-black brothers and sisters, but a lot of them mean well. A lot of them don't deserve to be attacked. But those who call themselves, I'm pro-black, Hotep got the do-rag, the African dashiki on, talking about the motherland, and you need to eat greens and all this other shit, but then you catch them, they got a bucket of ribs in front of them, talking about white men and white women got a white dick in the mouth and white pussy on their tongue. So don't sit there and try to question me and other black YouTubers' loyalty when we show you nothing but loyalty. Some of y'all want to get personal. When you comfortable, it's so disgusting. If you don't like it, don't listen. You think I want to cough through a goddamn video? Sometimes allergies. Sometimes it's bronchial. Sometimes when you do these, when you talk for a long time, it happens. But those same motherfuckers don't even put up motherfucking videos. They always got their mouth open to say something. Do you motherfuckers want to talk about how I look? A lot of y'all don't even know how I look. And some of y'all go by my old videos. And a lot of y'all ain't something to brag about either. I ain't never out here and say, I'm a sexy dude. I ain't never. There are people out there think I'm nice looking. And God bless them. I think I'm a nice looking dude. But when motherfucker I got that, start telling you ugly, that shit you do when you're in grammar school. But I told y'all, a lot of times when you get a grown-ass black man saying that, a lot of times they be gay. I want Harvey, but he don't want me because, you know, Harvey like pussy, but I like dick. And I've stated many times in my videos, I don't get down like that. Then another reason why I think my dude went personal, because I have critiqued the black gay community lately in my videos about their opportunistic nature. Cause that dude sound like a gay dude mad because I called out their BS. How you gonna go sit there and talking about you down with the black community and our growth when you turn around you bent over for a dude named Tyrone? That's not our growth. Yeah, you might be growth for you and him. If you get what I mean. But that's not perpetuating our people. We're killing our numbers. Y'all want to go off and say, well, abortion, do it. Wait a minute. Being a homosexual is killing number two, because y'all can't reproduce. Now, you say, Harvey, you called him gay. Well, I'm just saying, you know, he came across kind of feminine to me. He got real personal. He got personal. He went off on this tangent about who we supposed to be sleeping with. I'm like, what did I say? Something? I mean, really? A lot of these dudes are undercover, I'm telling you. I'm pro-black, but I'm really pro-dick. Slurp, slurp, motherfucker. Creamy, creamy. Those are the ones you need to watch out, because I know there's a lot of these so-called pro-black dudes. I see them on TV, I'm like, why they come across kind of feminine? I see someone always talking gossip and shit. Every now and then I wallow into the gossip thing. Well, they videos, guess what happened? Who's sleeping with who? On this Real Housewives show, no real man, unless he's a senior citizen. I get why older dudes watch them shows. They do like white man Fox. They looking at them young black women with their ass hanging out, tits hanging out. But no heterosexual man is right man gonna watch these type of shows every week. Did you see what happened on Housewives of Atlanta? Boy, I know, boy. Suspect. And I'm telling y'all right now, if we're going to keep going down this path of just attacking people, just attack people, instead of just saying, I disagree with you, we got difference of opinion, We ain't gonna grow. We can grow. And the kids gonna look at us like, how you gonna tell us to get our shit together when you can't get your shit together? Now, like I said, I didn't want to do this video. God knows I didn't want to do this type of video. But when I started seeing motherfuckers leaving me comments or personal messages, I'm like, wait a minute, you was over there just amen, and that dude talked about me, and you was laughing in the comment section. Then you went to another YouTube, then you was in the live talking. They think I saw you, didn't see your names. But now you want to play like Harvey. You can do no, leave me alone. So all I was in that section, whether you say, and let me say this again. Those of you whose name popped up in the comment section and y'all didn't push back, or y'all went over there or come up saying, I'm subscribed to both of you. How can you subscribe to somebody that attacks somebody just for stating their opinion? I didn't go after those brothers or that one particular brother in particular. He got personal. But like I said, if you guys look at these images, y'all get what I'm going with this one. Because if you go back and listen to that video, some of y'all already peeped on it, come across a certain tone, certain way. And I know somebody gonna go say, yo man, he said this about you. You proved my point, you shit stars. And if dude make another video and want to talk and get personal again, go ahead, he can do all he want. Motherfuckers like that are a joke to me. They're beneath me. Now they say, Harvey, he's beneath you, why are you doing this video? No, sometimes you gotta push back at a bully. You gotta let people know that you know you're aware of what's going on around you. But any grown ass black man to get that person with another black man is suspect in my opinion. And if you want to sit here and defend criminal behavior, then we don't need to be communicating. And I've never said that I condone police officers killing anybody because of criminal behavior. But you tie our hands when you go out there and do something to another person and expect us to stick our neck out. I can't defend that. And if y'all keep getting these police officers' faces in front of the camera, yelling and hooping and hollering, y'all just setting yourself up for a downfall. Like I said, they starting to arrest the black men in Black Lives Matter, not black women. They starting to arrest the black gay men because a lot of these dudes that want to be up in front of the cameras, I don't know, got lip risk. Watch, you don't believe me? Watch next time you see one of them brothers talking Black Lives Matter. And I know people say, damn, you support him. I'll support him for certain things. But I see his agenda. I see some motherfuckers trying to manipulate certain people. And do me a favor, don't ask me to go attack another YouTuber. Don't do that. So I'm not going to do it. And if you gotta troll me, you prove my point that I'm better than you. That you have no common sense. That you can't just move on. And if you're a grown ass man stalking another man, that means you're a faggot. That means you got a crush and you don't know how to you know that brothers like myself don't get down. So you had to do it other way. You know how when little boys, little girls like each other and hit each other's kids? That's basically y'all doing the equivalent of that. So to those brothers and sisters who have been loyal and been straightforward with me, much respect. Those of y'all want to play back and forth, fuck you.